There's a lot of spunk.
Don't throw it wide!
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Super Mega Baseball's finest competitors went head-to-head this season, duking it out over a long and challenging campaign. We bear witness tonight to half of the Final Four, two players who stormed their way through all in their path. A massive step toward XBL's most coveted prize is on the line. The postseason winds are roaring and the fans hunger for competition. It's time to rumble! This is the XBL semifinals!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to a production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League game number 5 and 6, if necessary, in the XBL semifinals here in our 10th season between JamPaladin, the number 6 seed, and the Beaky Bay Birdies, that is Flurrabell, the number 2 seed. My name is Weaver for Prez. I'm in here tonight in the booth as the play-by-play guy, and joining me on color for the second night in a row, BK, his dudeness. How you doing tonight, BK?
Hey, doing really good, man. It's another hot day here in the Cleveland area, but, you know, any day is a good day for playoff baseball.
And we have some indeed game, as I said, game number 5 for sure will be played. If Flurrabell wins it, he moves on to his first ever World Series here in our 10th season. This will be his 3rd season. Should JamPaladin win game number 5, we'd go to game number 6. And should he win that, game 7 would be at on a different date, TBD. But that's getting a bit ahead of ourselves tonight. Just we'll focus on game number 5 and then potentially 6. BK, Flurrabell, he's got a really excellent chance here to punch his ticket to the World Series against either Luke Archer or Ashnod. Jam kind of on the back foot here. What are your predictions for tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Flurrabell, he's got all the momentum in his favor right now, going back-to-back with wins yesterday, putting on a strong showing, shutting out Jam in both games, showing that pitching, showing that hitting when it counted. I wouldn't really count out Jam yet either, though. He's doing just fine. He's doing what he has to do. Just a little bit unlucky yesterday, but I still think he's got what it takes to try to maybe even up this match, the series tonight. So, and possibly a game 7, but we'll see.
We will see indeed. It's going to be very exciting here as this series enters its final games. We are moments away from first pitch, which will be at El Viejo. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to let the players know they're good to go, and we'll be right back. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's El Viejo, the home of the Beaky Bay Birdies. Will the home fans bear witness to a pennant tonight? Will they move on to the World Series?
Yeah, I'm told that they're back up to their top rotation pitchers, so I'm looking for another close game between them, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's Avian Ace and presumably Ryder Mitchell on the other side for the Surfers. So full rotation resets. In game number 1, when it was these two pitchers, the game was decided 2-1. It was 1-0 until the bottom of the 9th. Mew Cochran is behind 0-2 to begin the ball game. Pitch from Avian Ace is in a good spot at 100 miles an hour, and that's how this one starts. You can see Jam still sticking with that up and away reticle. He's going to try and loft this one in the right field. It will be caught by Laid an Egg.
Shame with your best hitter going down on one pitch, but maybe Pond can get something started for him.
Pond, who has still not recorded a hit, up to the plate. She's going to try and bloop it, but Laid an Egg, this one possibly an even easier catch. It's a very quick inning and a great start for Flurrabell and Avian Ace. Here he comes to bat.
Yep, now he'll be looking to bring that power out on early, get himself an early lead, and possibly close it down, punch his ticket to the World Series.
Chicken Dinner is starting in left field. Ryder Mitchell, the ace of the Surfers, surrenders this liner, but Mew Cochran makes a nice backhanded play for out number 1. That'll bring up Stuffed Turkey hitting in the 2-hole. There was no, as we understand it, no Roost Broodmother in this game. Stuffed Turkey in her place. Gonna have a single here in the first.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why that happened yet. Hopefully not hurt or anything else going on behind the scenes, but hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah, a significant power bat in the lineup is on the bench, so I would presume we'll certainly see her later in the game. Bok Bagok, that one almost bounces for an inning-ending double play. It did get caught on the line, though, so just 2 down now. Sherpington, swinging first pitch, chops it to Cochran. Bit of an errant throw, but no harm, no foul. And the first inning comes to a close. 1 single there in that inning. That's all that we had.
Not a bad inning for Jam either. Just answer it back with the scoreless session and see if he can put something up on the board here himself.
Yeah, kept the pitch count down as well. Always huge against these elite hitters. This one towards the right field corner. It's in foul territory. Laid an Egg. 3 consecutive putouts out there. Wendy Smile now takes a curveball. We have seen a lot of JamPaladin taking on first pitches. That was the second pitch, and it's out number 2 on the fly ball.
Yeah, he's kind of just getting a little too low on these balls here. He wants to be a little more up to drive him into the gaps.
Attacked
Anything
early.
just to drop.
Yeah, attacked early in this count. He fouled it off. It's a 1-1 count. Dorian Wiggs, 308 average in the series. That one's crushed by Jam, and it's up the middle, a 2-out knock. Looks like one of the better swings we've seen from him in some time.
Yeah, that one laced just right through the center of the infield. Even with 2 outs, anything's a good hit.
So now it's Norwest, batting 250. Decent speed on it first. Trying to go up the middle again. That's Fletchling, who whips around with the left-handed throw, makes the play. That'll end the second. Both teams with a hit apiece so far. We're into the bottom of the second. 5, 6, and 7 due up for Beaky Bay.
Hootie Hooter Hoot, pretty solid hitter here.
Yeah, batting 385. Had a 3-run home run in game number 4. This fastball trails inside, but swung on for a strike. Trying to go up the middle is Hooter Hoot, but a nice deflection from Ryder Mitchell for out number 1.
Yeah, there's one of those pitcher blocks we didn't really see too much yesterday.
Yeah, and it has been noticeably absent, in a few of these games. The deflections by the pitcher. It happened there in Jam's favor. That one a little bit above the zone. Flurrabell climbs the ladder on it. Ends up getting a great swing on it. A little bobble in center field, but nothing will come of it. Jam thought he had the rare chase pitch against Flurrabell, and he did. Just a better swing. So it's Laid an Egg, who's ahead, 2-0. A couple of curveballs that didn't find their mark. Good speed at first. That one's low. That activates walk prone. So the fastball is in. Now a full count. Runner goes. Rip to left. Nielsen trails back. Makes the catch. Runner retreats.
Almost had it down. Still hit it pretty hard, but not exactly what he's looking for, but maybe looking for some more contact somewhere in the gap.
Partridge Pear Tree now looking for an extra base hit of his own. has 4 RBIs in the series. Ryder Mitchell ahead 1-2. The fastball up and in. Weak contact. Mew Cochran to the glove side. Makes the play. And that ends the threat. Flurrabell with a single in each of his first 2 tries. Nothing to show for it. We're into the top of the 3rd.
Yeah, nice to see Jam get out of these innings quick. He's here to play. He wants that win.
Yeah, certainly not going to give up easily. Kurt Richardson batting .364 in the 8 hole. That's the 3rd or 4th time we've seen that first pitch curveball headed right towards where Jam likes to camp the reticle. Has not offered. Trying to loft this one over Chirpington, and he will not. Chirpington, good speed. That brings up the pitcher, Ryder Mitchell. 18 pitches so far, now 19 for Avian Ace. Quickly ahead, 0-2 on Mitchell. We've seen pretty much nothing but attacking the zone hard from Flurrabell in this series. Could this one bloop in front of Layden Egg? Is it a hit for the pitcher? No, she robs him on a slide.
Yeah, great catch there. And look at those stats by Avian Ace. Just a beautiful stat line, keeping him low.
Was excellent in game 1. Almost was the tough luck loser. Ripped up the middle, diving, stopped by Fletchling. Playing there, that's typically Chicken Dinner's position. Chicken Dinner is in left field. So it's Fletchling who makes the play. Nice one. And we're into the bottom of the 3rd.
Pitcher coming up first, already looking locked in, maybe getting a base hit of his own.
Flurrabell typically always considers the substitution with that good bullpen, but I would think there's no chance Avian Ace gets lifted here, and there isn't. Swingy first pitch, earns himself a single. That'll always help.
Yeah, good reason. Don't want to switch there too early in the 3rd. Still pitching great, no reason to.
And earns the hit to boot. So that'll bring up Chicken Dinner, top of the order. The runner on first. Quickly ahead, 2-0 is Chicken Dinner. Ryder Mitchell tries to get back in the count with the curve, but it's too high, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Nobody out here.
Oh, wow. And probably the most dangerous part of the lineup coming up. That's not really what you want.
So now Stuffed Turkey again, starting in place of Broodmother. Takes a strike. A huge opportunity early here for Beaky Bay. But that's grounded to Wiggs. Goes to second. Wendy Smile to first. A double play and a huge one. Thought for a second maybe Jam would think about going to 3rd, but takes the sure 2 outs.
Yeah, I don't blame him there, but Ryder just definitely getting his pitch exactly what he ordered right there.
So now Bok Bagok. Ryder Mitchell, despite the leadoff single followed by the walk, is locked in. That allows him to blow a fastball past Bagok. And again, so 2-2 count here. Goes to the heat again, and he struck him out. He escapes the jam. What a job there.
Staying with the heat, that's what you want. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, the 93 ego just making that heat ever so more difficult. So now Edwin Beck, 2, 3, and 4. Maybe a momentum shift here for the Surfers. That was, ooh, maybe a check swing he didn't want. But that was an inning where I'm sure Flurrabell was smelling blood. This could be another put out for Layden Egg, and it is. Pond Nielsen takes that curveball inside and high. It's not a pitch we've seen attempted a whole lot, I don't think. Now 2-0. Flurrabell falling behind. Not something we've seen a whole lot in the series. Nielsen rips that one, but it will be caught.
Wow, it might only be a few more chances for Pond to even get a hit in this series.
Situation getting dire for the Birdies. I'm sorry, for the Surfers. Season 8 AAA MVP. Pond Nielsen, of course. Shoot to Jesus also does not have a hit. Has been platooning a bit with Celine Weeks. Way ahead of the change. You can tell he's looking fastball in most of these counts. This is a full count. The composed trade is activated. Flurrabell should be able to put this wherever he wants. Maybe not, though. That one piped down the middle. DeJesus put a great swing on it, but it's caught.
Yeah, I think you really got away with one there.
Could have been a lot worse. I believe that was a slider or a curveball.
Looks like the curveball right
Yeah.
down the middle.
Yeah, come to think of it, I'm not sure if Flurrabell bothers to carry any sliders on his staff.
That's true.
Chirpington saw a bit of a hanger there, fouled it off. Now 0-2. The captain of the Birdies. The 1-2, down and in, just misses. What an eye from Flurrabell. This one runs wild and it's high. That'll activate walk prone. Jam does not want to lose this batter, but it's crushed towards that left center field gap and gone. The Birdies strike first.
Whew, man, the guy's still pretty efficient, but sometimes you're just going to give him up, and what can you do? You just got to look to the next batter and try to get some momentum of your own. Pretty good job from Flurrabell, just stayed it over left center field wall.
Yeah, you could tell he clearly just did not want to walk the batter. Kind of threw a get-me-over pitch, and it was crushed. So 1-0 Birdies in the bottom of the fourth. That was a nasty backdoor pitch that caught the zone for strike number 3.
Yeah, I think he was mad about that one. He's still in this, though.
A 1-run ball game here. Fletchling is the batter. Had a home run in game number 2. Rips that one to the hot corner. No problem for Wiggs. 2 down. So now it's laid an egg. 7-hole hitter. Cutter tried to get him inside. Was not called a strike. Now 3-0. Jam losing a bit of control here in the fourth. Look, Flurrabell takes ball 4 on the curveball. That one not particularly close. That'll bring up Peartree.
Pitcher really got to make his pitch here. Well, he's got 2 outs, so any out will do.
Liking that cutter inside. He went back to it. Now it's 1-1. Good fastball there to Jesus. It goes through his glove as he leaped. That's going to send the runner all the way to third. And the Birdie's looking to add on after the solo shot.
Oh, man, that's a real shame. I feel like he really, really timed that one up well, too. Just not giving it to him.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looked like the proper timing. That one was not a good fastball to Avian Ace, but perhaps the contact playing a part there as Flurrabell pops it up. That will end the inning, but not before Birdie Chirpington hits the solo shot.
Yeah, kind of a scary moment there at the end, but just escapes out of there from the trouble. We'll see if he can put one up himself.
Avian Ace has been nearly unbreakable in this series. Trying to flip it the other way. No problem for Hooter Hoot. Wendy Smile is retired. That'll bring up Wiggs. Had the home run in game number 1. Opposite field to right field. Good check swing from Jam. Still keeping that reticle away. The 40th pitch from Avian Ace. Bit of a hanger. But foul. So now a 1-2 pitch. Back to the off speed. Trying to dump it into center. But again, a birdie. Oh, it is off his glove. A well-timed dive from Flurrabell, perhaps. But it just goes Jam's way.
Yeah, maybe momentum shifting a little bit. One player's bad thing happened to them, maybe going to the next. We'll see what happens here.
Oh,
double play ball?
Yeah, it's a tailor-made double play ball, and that's exactly what it is. So the error not technically an error, but the misplay in center field does not pay off for JamPaladin. He cannot convert afterwards. And it's back to the top of the order for Beaky Bay. Ripped by Chicken Dinner, diving stop by Smile. 1 down.
Yeah, Ryder's still in a good place here. Just got to buckle down and keep doing what you've been doing this whole time.
Just the one solo shot, the blemish on the day. Has allowed 4 other hits and a couple of walks. But just the 1 run. Tries to go to the back door here, but he's going to miss, so it's a 2-2 count. Stuffed Turkey rips that one. Left field. Down in front of Nielsen on a hop. That'll bring Bagok to the plate. Very dangerous hitter. Jam must be careful here if he wants the score to stay right where it is. Average speed at first. That left center field gap, pretty vast. Doesn't really matter what speed you got on it first. You hit anything there, you're scoring it. 2-2 is a good fastball, and Flurrabell stares at it for the K.
Yeah, beautiful spot there for the pitch and the fastball.
That'll bring up Chirpington, who was the difference in the ball game. In the previous inning, the opposite field shot on a similar pitch to that one. Nielsen has to range. She makes the play. That'll end the inning. Scary moment there for Surfers fans.
Yeah, that's a tough grab too, running backwards to the wall with your head turned, but just enough to make the catch and keep it a one-run game.
So now Richardson, with Ryder Mitchell on deck, has delivered 5 innings. And in an elimination game, you would wonder how Jam is going to manage this next at-bat. He would have liked to have gotten a runner on in front of him, but he won't. Pear Tree makes the catch.
And Avian's stat line is just blowing my mind. Not even averaging half a hit an inning.
Yeah, just neutralizing the Surfers' bats like crazy out there. Ryder Mitchell is going to stay in. Has done an exceptional job in his own right. Going to try and find a way on base here. The 1-2 to Mitchell. To the left side. Past Ace. Should be enough time for Chirpington, and it is. So that brings us back to Cochran.
Yeah, we saw a couple of the speedy hitters beat that play out yesterday. Unfortunate that the hitter there just didn't have enough to make it to first.
Maybe an ace dealing now, and ahead 0-2. Continuing to pump strikes is Flurrabell. The 52nd pitch for Ace. Down to Hooter Hoot. Picks it up on a hop. No problem for him. Another 1-2-3 inning. Just 2 hits surrendered from Flurrabell thus far.
Yeah, and this one's really moving quickly. I don't know. They're both feeling pretty. I think they're both feeling a little nervous at this point right now. So we'll see who can make it to the end.
We'll see if anyone turns into a hero here. Beaky Bay does lead by 1 in what could be a game that sends them to the World Series. JamPaladin looking to hang on for dear life. Ryder Mitchell, the vote of confidence from his manager to stay out there when his at-bat was up in the previous inning. 3-1 is going to be a curveball. And it's just high. That was very close, BK.
Very close. I might have called that a strike if I was the ump.
Doesn't get the call, so on the high curve, that's a 5-pitch walk. Laid an egg, bidding for the gap. A crucial stop by Cochran.
There you go. Jam finally gets the jump out that he's looking for. Pretty good time to get it.
So now Partridge Pear Tree here in the bottom of the 6th. Ahead 2-0. The way the Beaky Bay Birdies have pitched in this series, Jam simply cannot afford to give up much of anything. It's going to go with the 2-2 fastball. It's ripped into the gap. Beck and Norwest, there's some miscommunication on who's going to get it. That will score a run. It is 2-0 Birdies.
Is he going 3?
Oh, he is out at third. The run did score. Good heads-up play to cut that off from Jam and neutralize the runner, but the lead doubles.
Yeah, a little delay on the throw to third there. I thought he might have made it, but still, when a one-run game, just any other run is just a backbreaker.
So now it's a 2-run game. Another check swing from Jam on a pitch that he looked like he was about to square up. Oh, and he just misses the curve. That activates Tough Out. Keeps him in the at-bat. Staying alive here is Edwin Beck. Pitch from Avian Ace. Outside, he fooled him on the screwballs. Out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 45.
So now Pon Nielsen. Is this her first hit of the series in a big time? It
Hit down
is.
ball.
All the way to the wall. She can run. Will she test the arm of Pear Tree? She will not. Jam back to the wall in the series and in the game. Doesn't want to take the gamble.
The first baseman.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters who you're rooting for. I think everybody's just happy to see her get a hit there.
And is that the day for Avian Ace 6 1/3 shutout innings.
Now
It is.
pitching.
Finger looking good comes in here, and looks like that's going to prompt Celine Weeks.
Batting number 20.
She's the tying run. Hitting 125 in the series. Limited at bats.
Oof.
Rips it up the middle. That's out to Pear Tree. Jam will not challenge. Smart move there.
Yeah, just got to play it safe with one out here.
Batting the second baseman.
Wendy Smile
Wendy-
is also hitless. in
Yeah,
this
she needs to get it
series.
going too.
Tries to get it going there. This should be deep enough to score Nielsen. The throw is going to come to the plate. Jam wisely takes second. So a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Now batting the third
Yeah,
baseman.
now how big is that extra base hit from Flurrabell from the previous inning?
Yeah, so the Surfers on the board. And the lead has been cut back to 1. Finger licking good. Deals that strike. Ripped by Wiggs. Right field, it's down. Celine Weeks does not have good wheels, so she will hold. JamPaladin wisely base runs up to second. It's got something cooking here.
Now batting the right fielder.
Yeah, the pressure's mounting. This is a very, very big moment in this game right here.
The biggest of the game. Norwest with a great check swing on a filthy screwball. Curveball loops it in.
Oh,
Great pitch from Flurrabell. Kent Norwest in a big spot here. Looking for a contact swing is Jam. He hits it to the right side into the glove of stuffed turkey. So that'll end the bleeding. But Jam does a good job to cut the lead in half. He's back in this thing. It's 2-1.
yeah, I'm sure he's definitely happy to end that shutout, consecutive innings of shutout. So, especially with your season on the line.
Is Ryder Mitchell really staying in the game? Looks like he will be. So is Finger looking good.
Yeah, I don't hate the decision to leave Ryder in here.
His 83rd pitch is in there. Excellent strike there. So now a 2-2 count. Ripped into center, or right center rather. Beck has to range. Makes a good play.
Yeah, you got to be very weary right now, though. That might be a sign of getting close, so I think he's doing it now.
Yeah, he will go to Alvin Maynard, who's been knocked around a bit in the series. That's the day for quick zoner. 6 1/3, excellent innings. First pitch is ripped to right field. That's the start for Maynard. That's a 1-out knock for the Birdies.
Yeah, Ryder's got to be happy with the start, no matter what the result of this game is.
Can his team pick him up in the late innings here? We've got drama here at at El Viejo. And there's Ruth Broodmother into the game. She swings first pitch. It's a line out to Beck.
Well, I guess that answers the question of the injury. It looks like she's okay to hit.
Okay to hit. Only saw 1 pitch. Jam certainly take that. Pitch to Bagok is just low. Good change, but no bite. Bagok the other way. Cochran makes the play. We're through 7 here. Top of the 8th. Alvin Maynard's at bat will come up here after Richardson.
Yeah, don't be surprised to see him pinch hit for quick zoner next inning. Only 6 outs to work with. Something's got to be done here.
Finger looking good. Stayed in the game. So he is still on the mound. 12 pitches thus far. K-Man for the Birdies. Richardson the other way. No problem for Hooter Hoot. 1 down.
Now batting the pitcher, number
And who will come in to bat?
Oh, no hesitation at all. He knew who he wanted. It's Lex Vaughn. Oh, just got under that one if I'm not mistaken. It's popped up to left. 2 down.
now batting the shortstop, number 14.
So now with 2 down, 4 outs to go for Beaky Bay. But it's the top of the order for the Surfers. Still camping that reticle away is Jam. He looks at that one, and it's in there. That'll activate K-Man. The pitch from Fingerlickin' is a screwball outside, and it fools JamPaladin. The Birdies, 3 outs away from a trip to the World Series.
Yeah, that's some filth. Not even one run given up yet, so Finger looking good. Definitely an all-star in this lineup.
4, 5, and 6 is the task for Zoner, the relief ace of the Surfers. If JamPaladin wants to extend his season, he must hold the birdies right here. But that's ripped by Chirpington. Is it her second of the game? It is! The birdies lead by 2.
Birdie's going crazy right now, and Surfers just can't believe it, man. Unreal.
Just a bit of a misplaced fastball up and away. That's the same pitch she hit out in the, I believe, the 4th inning, perhaps the 5th. So Zoner already tense. Pitch to Hooter Hoot is ripped. Cochran makes a nice play. Fletchling now. Lefty batter in the 6 hole. Rips it up the middle, a 1-out knock. You know, even with the way Flurrabell has pitched, he's not going to be comfortable here with just the 2 runs.
Not at all. And how many times have we seen him just come back with a crazy inning towards the end of the game?
We definitely saw in the game that he won, a very clutch rally late in that game. Oh, that could have been crushed by Layden Egg. Jam working quickly here, but he falls behind. 3-1 fastball ripped towards the gap. Beck ranges. He makes the play. So there's 2 down here. Following the leadoff homer from Chirpington, her 2nd of the game.
And Quick Zoner getting that mojo right back up to neutral. Exactly what you need just to get that last out here.
And it'll be Partridge Peartree, who has been good in the series. Trying to flip it over the head of Weeks. It's off her glove. She was a defensive replacement for Shoot to Jesus. Or rather, she came in for the pinch hit opportunity. And now playing defense.
Here's an interesting spot here.
Yeah, he's certainly going to go to the bench, I believe, and then trust Clucker for the 9th. Zoner back to tense. This could be the ball game right here before we actually get to the 9th. Flurrabell always very considerate about his bench choices. Looking for a dagger, he goes to Booby Birdbrain. Strike 1. Oh, the slider almost punches out Birdbrain. 1-2. Deflected by Zoner. Who will grab it? Wiggs. Not enough time, and it's a 4th run for Beaky Bay.
Yeah, all these runs, incredibly crucial. Just heartbroken at this moment.
Crushed by Dinner. Back to the track. To the wall. Nielsen leaps. Makes an incredible catch. Contorts her body a little bit. Remember that one. If Jam can get something cooking here. But the birdies.
Yeah, not sure if he really needed it, but man, it's a great call. It worked out. So not exactly the inning that you want, but last stand here to see if he can do it.
The last stand indeed. Beaky Bay stands 3 outs from their first World Series appearance. Ripped by Beck. Should be out number 1. It is. 2 to go.
Still only a 1-bar pressure.
The 3-run ball game. Nielsen batting .059 finally found her first hit of the series in a previous inning. If there were any fans here at the home of the Beaky Bay Birdies, they would be on their feet. Trying to dunk it into shallow right. Layden Egg. Lets it drop. Misplays it. And Nielsen is aboard.
What do you know? Could be a lucky break. We'll see.
Could be the break
Cleanup
he
hitter.
needed. So Flurrabell taking a moment after the misplay. A double play ball could end this thing.
And it'll be a lefty-on-lefty matchup, too.
Woodsy Owl into left field. Chicken Dinner back into the infield. Ripped by Weeks. Off the glove of Chirpington. Jam. He didn't retreat when he saw the liner. Smart base running to take the gamble. Everyone's safe.
Yeah, that's a huge gamble to keep running there on that liner. Unbelievable that she bobbled it.
That
Can't
could,
believe it.
yeah, that could have ended the game. Penguin. Clucker is done. Roland Gallagher in for Wendy Smile. He's the tying run. A 1-1 count. This is the forkball pitcher out of the pen for the birdies. Doesn't get him to chase. A big 2-2 pitch. He fouls it off. Some drama here in the ninth. Chops that one. Should be a play at first for Penguin, and there is. The birdies 1 out away from a trip to the World Series.
But I think if you're Jam, you definitely got the hitter you want right here, right now.
Dorian Wiggs as the tying run is locked in. 438 in the series. Takes a rip at the forkball. Shallow center. Partridge Pear Tree. The Beaky Bay Birdies are going to the World Series in Season 10. Congratulations to the great Flurrabell. He has finally climbed that mountain, and he will await the winner of the other half of the Final Four.
Yeah, congratulations to Flurrabell. Extremely happy for him. Giving himself a little bit of a late birthday present with a trip to the World Series. And also congratulations to Jam, too, making it this far. You know, being a crazy good player in the AAA and making it this far, showing what he's made of in the XBL with lots of prowess. And you know he's going to be back next year, show what he's got. He's going to be right back with the top players in the game, no doubt whatsoever. So didn't go his way, but you still got to take some good things from this. So congratulations to both of them.
Yeah, Beaky Bay punching their ticket to the World Series, absolutely incredible. But like you said, JamPaladin deserves all the props that you can give. He finished second in Rookie of the Year voting. He made it all the way to the Final Four in his first ever XBL season. He was, of course, the Season 8 AAA champion. I did not play in Season 9. Made his entrance here in Season 10 and left an incredible impression. Excellent big game pitcher. Like we mentioned, didn't get swept all season. Just ran into a buzzsaw here at 93 Ego against one of the game's best. So that's one half of your World Series, ladies and gentlemen. Here in our 10th season, the Birdies, they will be playing in it when that does come around. And of course, we will await what's going to happen with the Luke Archer and Astronaut series, which was scheduled to finish last night. Of course, there was some severe technical difficulties. So stay tuned to the Discord for announcements about that. Once we know that when that's going to resume and how it's going to resume, we will let you know. Hopefully sometime towards the end of the weekend. And then going into next week, we will have the beginning of the AAA semifinals as those come up. And then eventually the World Series for that, the World Series for the XBL. So a lot of great playoff baseball action to come. But again, congratulations to Flurrabell, one of our 2 finalists in Season 10. Thank you so much, BK, for joining me here in the booth for what ended up being a very tight and exciting game.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks again for having me. Super exciting. Wish it could have gone a little bit longer, but it's still fun regardless. And I'm looking forward to the next matchups that are coming up soon.
Well, thank you again for joining me. I've been Weaver for Prez. Thank you all for joining us here for what ended up being just like you said, a bit of a shorter cast, but that's the nature of the beast here in the playoffs. It does happen. Stay tuned to the Discord for more announcements about future broadcasts. Everyone have an excellent weekend, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much.
Later, guys.